Oh, just as the music starts too. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, let's see. So we are continuing the addiction. I've got my watermelon smoothie right next to me, and we've got a board full of objectives that we're gonna have to do. Dude takes a closer look at the redstone tablet.
Oh ho ho. Just like the tablet in the Green Gardens.
Sorry, 1 second.
This too was left behind by the builder who lived here once upon a time. Think carefully about what you need to build to turn this place into your own island paradise. When you come to conclusion,
how do you even do that?
conclusion, the targets will appear.
My voices are gonna be a little off today. We'll see how it goes. Huh. Well, Babs wanted a big building, and I was hoping for some sort of scenic spot to turn into a tourist attraction. Dude, perhaps you could think of something that combines both our ideas. You did so well before. I'm sure you can dream up something just as spectacular this time. Let's see. Pictures of an enormous edifice soaring over a sandy sea, interspersed with oasis shimmer in dude's mind. So are we actually going to build a building, or... Huh. Build a pyramid. Build an oasis. So we are building a pyramid.
We're going to build a pyramid and an oasis. Nice one. That sounds just like the ticket for us crumbled onions.
What's a pyramid? Some kind of giant spike? Maybe when we're done we can throw Lulu on top.
I like the look of the place. The sand, the cactuses, the red rock, it all reminds me of home. Let's not stop at a pyramid. Let's build a whole new town up there. Let's build a whole new town here.
Y'all seem awfully keen to get started. Are you always this excited about building?
Of course, dear. Ever since we met Dude, we've been crazy for construction. Must builds more. More. Speaking of which, we brought some materials with us from Crumbledon. Well, they might come in useful once we got here. Know what I mean? And we picked the very best of what our island had to offer. If you want to use some of what we brung, just have a butcher's at that chest.
Gosh, you really thought of everything. Now listen to me, everyone. Woo to working, boo to shirking. That's our motto here in Lulutopia. Let's all start work on the pyramid and the oasis. See, no more bunny outfit? This dress looked real pretty. I like the open chest. Well, you were away on Crumbledon. I took it upon myself to study the island a little bit more. I think I know the perfect place to put our new tourist spots.
Oh ho ho! You'd be wise to follow Lulu's lead when working on the Scarlet Sands. She knows the area well. Take a look around, and don't worry about getting lost. Now that you've activated the tablet, you can walk back to it any time you like. While you're busy down here, I'll be up at the temple. Pay me a visit when you've completed both tablet targets. I'll be waiting.
Alright everyone, listen to me. We're gonna build our pyramid over there.
Poor blimey! With all that space, we can make a proper prestigious pyramid. Digby's definitive pyramid, we can call it. Now, mate, we're gonna name this big boy after the biggest boy around. Me! The Great Pyramid of the Diamond Geezer!
Those two are stark raving bonkers, but at least they're enthusiastic, dude. Malroth, shall we join them? Okay, so we just have to follow again. Yoink. Let's see, up? Oh, up! Right, we can upgrade this now that we have an extra workbench to add to the list. Because, yeah, if you notice, we should have a new section available. So, this really does imply that there would be... Okay, so we get all the recipes from that. I think there's some more recipes we can learn, too, but we don't have a whole lot of happiness points, so... Yeah, there's a whole bunch. It looks like you would have 3 chapters, but somebody said they beat the 3rd chapter and they're still not sure when the game ends, which is interesting to me. Here we are, the perfect place for a pyramid, wouldn't you agree? You played a binder here, Lulu. I couldn't have picked a better spot myself. So, are you gonna get stuck in and help us build? I certainly am. I may be the queen of Lulutopia, but I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I'm a builder too, I'll have you know. Oh, and Malroth, I have a special job for you. We need your strength for this project, so no lingering on the sidelines this time. No problem. If you need me to break some blocks or maul some monsters, I'm your man. I'm glad to hear it. I expect you to work until you drop in order to turn Lulutopia into the paradise it deserves to be. I think you mean my empire of evisceration. Shane? Oh.
Hey, man. Ah! What the bleeding heck did they come from?
Don't have a cow, man. We're just here to watch the builder do the do. If we miss this chance, it'd be a shame, man. You won't even notice we're here, man. Carry on with your plan, man.
Don't worry, if they step out of line, I'll beat them senseless. You just concentrate on building the pyramid, okay? Well then, I'd say it's high time we started work on the pyramid. Hang about. We ain't got a blueprint yet. Reckon you can do the honors, dude? Make it massive, yeah? I want to build the biggest building what's ever been built.
That is stupidly large.
It's made mostly out of vault stuff. Rightio then.
God blimey, dude! Now that's what I call a blueprint.
I know I said I wanted it to be big, but I never expected nothing like this. We'll have a proper eye-catching pyramid when we're done.
Hang about, this ain't finished. I thought pyramids was supposed to be pointy. Gotta split this one up like you did with the gold bar.
Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know about you lot, but I reckon it's a lot more exciting this way. Well, that's all well and good, but where are we going to get all the blocks we need to build something so large?
I think I can answer that one. Truth is, we thought dude might have something like this in mind, so we came prepared. We didn't just bring one chest full of the very best materials Crumble Done had to offer, did we? We brought another two in all.
Remember that underground temple? Well, we went and nicked a shed load of blocks from it. We can use them to build the pyramid.
Alright, I reckon we're about to get ready to get started. Helping, dude? You don't have to if you don't wanna. We'll just do fine without you. Up to you, innit?
The pyramid ain't the only thing we have to make, you know. That tablet said something about an oasis, too. Problem is, this place is nothing but sand. Are we supposed to make a lush oasis with a load of lovely flowers around it if we ain't got no soil to grow them in?
Ho, ho, ho. Turn that frown upside down, my dear. Whenever you get stuck, just call on some buddies for help, like your newfound friends from Furrowfield. You've got a load on your plate over here, but things will go a lot faster with a few extra pairs of hands to help. Ho, ho, ho. Dude, I think it's about time you learned about how to make a residence register. You can knock one together at a crafting station. Just place it on the ground when you're done.
I ain't too sure how a residence register is gonna help us, but I got a feeling we should do what the old fella says. It bugs me a little bit that her hairdo is completely changed. Is she wearing a wig or is her hair just spontaneously orange? Oh, can be used to relocate islanders. That's interesting. Die! Wow. He is comically weak at this point. Okay. I do wish while I was on the crafting table, enemies couldn't move. It's not that big a deal, though. Let me see. Oh, do I... That's gonna solve some problems. I'm gonna wait on that, though. Okay, so Builder's Workbench. Sifter. A stain extractor. We know what an anvil is useful for. There's a whole bunch of these now. Is that it? Residence register. Well, that's an easy one to make. You go first person and see if it's a wig. I'm pretty sure there would be no... Yeah, there's no real way to tell. I mean, she certainly didn't have hair that long when we first saw her. Honestly, judging by the amount of mass and, like, scraggle and so on and so forth, I'm pretty sure that's a wig, because I think the hair is longer than she is tall. Oi, dude! Is that the residence register? Have you figured out how to use it?
Oh, ho, ho. You might not know, but I do. With that scroll, you can move your pals to different areas of the island. That's not the only thing it can do, but for now, try summoning some of your friends from Furrowfield over here.
Say, dude, any of your mates know a thing or two about soil? We'll need some if we want to grow a bit of greenery around the oasis. Who else? Well, that beardy bloke and the nice girl with the specs seem pretty keen on giving us a hand. Reckon you can get him over?
Oh, ho, ho, then it's decided. We'll bring over Wrigley, Rosie, and Bonanzo. Go on, dude, use the residence register and give them a call.
Let's see, you can move islanders over, and I can even rename some of them. But only the ones like Joan. Joan actually looks like one of the nicer looking NPCs in this. Oh, I can even add them to the party. Wonder if that matters. Oh, I can rename the Isle of Awakening. Well, I'm getting real sick of Lulutopia. I'm terrible at naming anything. Yeah, let's not name it Lulutopia. For sure. I mean, we could just name it not Lulutopia. No, it's not going to fit anyway. What about Dude Land? Sanctuary of Dude in Dudesville. Debredna. We could call it Debredna. Let's call it Debredna for now. I think that's right. Oh, that's an X. That's not a W. There we go, Debredna. Let's see. Anyway, so we wanted to summon Rosie, Bonanzo, and Wriggles. Oh, interesting. There's max population too.
Ah ha ha! I knew you lot wouldn't be able to manage without me. After all, I taught the builder everything she knows.
Hello again, Babs. I'm so glad you invited me over. I hope we'd have the chance to work together since the moment you stepped off that boat. Yoo-hoo! Rosie, Wrigley, Bonanzo! And she warps. What brings you three over here?
Dude, send out the call for help, so he did. I hear you're making an oasis, and you need some soil for him. I reckon I can help you out with that. And Rosie and I shall lend our considerable skills to the construction of this spectacular pyramid. Many hands make light work, so they say.
By the way, if you need more help, I don't expect Perry, Brittany, and Lillian are too busy. Maybe you could call them over as well. Sounds like a plan, Rosie. Let's all work together and turn Dude's Island into a pucka little place to live. Yes, let's. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. We're going to build and build until we can't build anymore. Looks like you got some stiff competition in the building stakes, dude. Try to keep up now. And here was me hoping for a quiet life. Oh, dude, I forgot to tell you. Do you remember that chicken you brought back? For Perry. Well, she's been a very busy hen, plucking around and laying lots of lovely eggs. Eggs. You should try cooking them. They make a great little snack when you're peckish. Thanks for opening a few more recruits to help build a pyramid, dude. Things will start running a lot smoother now.
Ho, ho, ho! Your friends may hail from different lands, but that won't stop them from working together. Builders the world over have long dreamed of land, where everyone lends a hand, or so I hear. I hope you use the residence register to its full potential and keep everyone busy.
Speaking of keeping busy, dude, reckon you can help Wrigley with the oasis? I'm gonna crack with the pyramid. Once you're done with that, you can either lend us a hand and with the pyramid, or even better, build us some lodgings where we can take a well-earned rest. And we have a letter. Let's see now, what goes into making an oasis? Well, at the very least, we need some water and some greenery. Now then, dude, I've spotted several dried up ponds in this vicinity. You can tell where they are by the palm trees that still grow there. There's one in particular that I believe would make it a most excellent oasis. It's just behind where those missionaries are lurking. First, you'll need to fill the basin with water. You can use your bottomless pot for that. Once you've got me... No.
Once you got 'em bleak and wet, I'll work me wormy ways and make the banks all nice and green. O.R.
It's not Rosie talking to me, it's Wrigley. I am not reading things right.
Just put some of my favorite grub down and I'll do the rest. Just so you know, sand and soil ain't got the same nutrients in them, so the greenery what grows around here ain't gonna be the same as the stuff back on Furrowfield. Oh, I can't wait to see what grows around our new oasis. Fill up the bed with water, plop a few balls of worm food on the banks, and we'll have it looking blimmin' brilliant. Oh, and one more thing. If you want to dig a bit deeper into the secrets of the oasis making, come and have a chat with me, alright?
Okay, so what else is there? Oops. Well, I was gonna talk to Wrigley, but everybody else is kind of in the way. Okay. Worm food. That's really not anything more complicated than what I already knew. Okay, well... I'm gonna go make the colossal coffer. Because we should have the ability to make one of those. At some point, if not now. Oh, we don't have any tomatoes, wheat, or other things. So we didn't do too much farming previously. There it is. So you can bring over NPCs from other islands. You can bring over a set number of characters from each story island. Oh, I need a pot. So, for example, most of the main NPCs from... Actually, both islands, more or less, have come over. A couple stayed behind. And, put a colossal coffer right here for the time being. Okay, so... Well, it's got a little bit more space than your average, chest. I was really hoping it would have more space than that, though. Anyway, so we might as well put away a lot of our old weaponry that I don't have much use for. Same thing with a lot of my old armor. Because, yeah, none of this stuff is particularly useful for me at this point. Let's see. And then what do we want to do? Oh, right. I still have the pot lid that I can get rid of. Okay. pot lid's good. Next order of business, I would say, is probably like all this clodstone and like dolomite. Because, yeah, almost all of this stuff is completely worthless for me. Okay. I was really hoping this would be able to hold, like, considerably more than that. Because what's a regular chest hold? The exact same amount. I feel cheated. Well, while we're here, we might as well grab the load of this. And let's just go find that other chest and fill it up, too. There's a couple of decorative blocks I want to hold on to, but a lot of them we really can just get rid of. Oh, right. I'm a little, whoops. Oh. No, I can't place it there. It's just lying to me. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed the Colossal Coffer is not, in fact, colossal. In the slightest. Okay, so we can put a lot of this stuff away. Okay, so what else do we have? Chunky chalk we don't need. Umber, we can get rid of that. Plumberry lumber we probably want to hold on to. Geez, I'm gonna put away the patterned citadel walls. I don't think I have much of a use for those. And blackened bark and the... There's bark and then there's plumberry lumber. I got it. Oh, we can put away some of this. Definitely the arid soil. Okay, anything else that's sitting around here that's, like, meaningless? Yeah, there's probably a whole bunch of things from these areas that I could get rid of. Because, yeah, they're just decorative items. Admittedly, the brambles I want to hold on to, but, like, you know, maybe fungus boards and stuff, we can get rid of that stuff. I probably don't need the bones. I want to say there used to be an actual, like, tangible use for them, but I don't recall that well. Let's get rid of the stone stools. Let's see. Wash tubs we'll need. I'll get rid of the unholy altar, at least for now. Probably same thing with the sinister sconces. Books. Maybe I'll hold on to the hand weights. But yeah, most of this stuff I'll either be able to go get more of, or make myself at a later date if I choose to use them. But high probability I will never use them, so it's like, eh. Let's see, do we have spares of anything that I need to get rid of? Overwhelmingly. Let's get rid of the sooty softwood. We're not going to use that. I'm going to hold on to the sand in retrospect. Sandstone we don't need, though. And honestly, we do not need that much clodstone. Seaside sand. Interesting. Probably still not useful to me. And I'll grab everything kind of evil looking. Because I don't think we really need that stuff either. You can put items into chest from the bag directly with R2. Really? Let's see, so let's square this off. There's gotta be some things that I'm not gonna use. Ah! Yeah, so if I switch to this. Well, that's convenient. That's super convenient. Let's see. Let's put off the roof ridge. I don't know if I want the ridged wooden roofing or whatnot, but I'm probably not going to want those round tops. Let's see. Anything else sitting around in here that I don't need? Not overwhelmingly. Honestly, for now, this should be okay. Maybe all the colossal coffers have a shared inventory. That would actually be kind of cool. That would make it worth it. With the AC on, mac and cheese and cats. Perfect environment for watching a stream. Yeah, that does sound pretty chill. Okay, right. I was gonna go make a lot more worm food. I guess we should probably go do that real quick. Oh yeah, I'm still not level 20. I actually didn't hit that. Let's see. Do we want to make... Let's make 12 of the forest ones, because I'm going to be making more forest anyway. And then 17 of these. There's a lot more blocks for me to mess around now. The chains would be interesting. Huh, cornerstone, stepping stones. Yeah, some of these I'd actually like to try building with. Golemite! Hey, I remember that. And yeah, I know the vault walls and masonry walls and stuff actually do look quite nice too. Why wasn't the copper floor block recipe available in the last one? Like, I'm a little bit disappointed that each of these individual chapters have not actually had that much for block variety to make all my buildings out of. Let's see, does this sword have a special ability? It does extra damage against dragons, which is super traditional. Okay. Right there. Okay. It also does a lot more damage than most other weapons that I've used so far, so... yeah. I guess I should probably start filling this place, too. Wee, water. You know, you said the environment was going to be different, but it doesn't actually look different. Oh. Actually, yeah, we want to go up one more tile, it looks like. It's going to be kind of difficult to fill this whole thing in. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, fill right here. This is awkward. I'm not... water placement is weird. Because, yeah, it's actually only filling in the sections, like, directly below me. It's not filling in the whole area? Unless it slowly fills in based on the amount of entry points I add to the water. No, it doesn't seem like that. It could be nice if the water physics was a little bit more robust in this game. I appreciate that they have it. Okay, so that fills in that a little bit. But yeah, it's still only filling in that one layer. It's like, yeah, fine, I'll live with it if this is what I got. But yeah, it looks like the water kind of will only go down to Well, it just fills in the lowest level as opposed to filling the whole lake. And it would be great if the whole thing just gradually filled up, but like, this is still ankle deep despite the amount of water that I've got. You know, supposedly filling in here. I think I actually need more, like, upper sections like this to properly fill it in. Let's see. I still have sand, right? I should still have a whole bunch of sand. That's adobe walls. This is sand. Okay. Yeah, so I needed like a weird island. Effectively. To get what I really needed. I wonder if I can destroy the stuff beneath it. Yeah, okay. So as long as I have a, center point here to use as a springboard effectively, I can fill the wall. Or fill the water. Nope. Really wish the switch tools button and the pot was not actually... It was not actually on the same key. Not the end of the world. Malroth, are you gonna... Ugh. I'm not sure if I like the idea of all these monsters on the Isle of Awakening. I'd be fine with, like, little sub-dungeons and stuff. It's actually really inconvenient doing all this work on effectively... Because I can't really wall myself in. And so they're just always going to be like a perpetual nuisance. Wait, hold on. Right, this sword actually destroys blocks. There we go. What? I really wish Malroth would guard me a little bit more aggressively than he does. There's my character stopping. It's probably because I'm drowning. But it is annoying, to say the least. But yeah, it only fills up to the red... Well, it's actually an orange box, I think. Not that it matters. Semantics. But yeah, it only fills up to a certain level. And then stops. This is really annoying. Hopefully putting in all of this water will at least stop them from spawning for the most part. At least for now. It'd be so nice if Malroth would actually, like, actively aggress upon nearby enemies instead of just sitting around waiting for me to get hit. Why? Yeah, why are we stopping? It's very strange, but like we pour for a little while and the character just stops. Because we only just got hungry. Let's eat some cooked crab claws. Where? Stops every time it wants to fill the bottom layer. Weird. And unfortunate. Well, at least we know the enemy monsters are just as inconvenienced by water as I am. I never actually got a full confirmation on that earlier. You go away. I got better things to do than deal with you. See, is there D&D tonight? Yes, but it is also the last session. So, tonight is actually the last night of D&D, at least for a while. I'm not sure what the plan is after this. I'll probably just kind of do my own thing until I have another campaign cooked together or something like that. But yeah, that'll be in, what, 3 hours? Will there be more with Moose and Joe? Currently, no. D&D does not work with their schedule particularly well. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, yeah, they do have a nine-year-old daughter, so they want to spend time with her. Hey, is he gonna show up and... yeah. Yay! So the mob's just randomly spawning with me. Yep. And it's kind of annoying. Because, yeah, they just come up to, like, bite me as I'm trying to fill water in. Let's see, will we be doing an art session? No, actually. So, there's actually no art to do. Since today's the last session, there's nothing for me to work on. What I'd like to do, so, I'm not going to say I'm getting a little bit fatigued of D&D, but, I've been running a lot of D&D campaigns that have ended. I think I'm going to wait until I have a more consistent player base before I like really get into D&D again for a little while. So I think what I'm going to start working on is I'd actually really like to start working on like either that webcomic I was working on a while back or game design. I'm not entirely sure which, because I could do either. And, yeah, he just stops. And so I might start doing that on, like, Fridays or something. Let's see. Nowhere Prophet just came out. Will you be playing it? I played a bunch of it, what, like a month or two ago? It was enjoyable, but I didn't enjoy it as much. There's another, card-based... roguelike called Fate Hunters that also came out yesterday, I think it was. That I might play as well. I don't know. My main thing is just like I'm a little tired of early access games as well. And I'm really enjoying playing games that are actually like feature complete. Or the early access games that are effectively feature complete. It varies a little bit. So I'll probably play some more Nowhere Prophet. But I've actually played like a decent chunk of that game at this point. Let's see. What if I'm up here? Will we stop? No, it just like expands a couple times and then it stops for whatever reason. It's very strange. Making the river was convenient. Making this oasis kind of sucks. I mean, yeah, I could half-ass it, but like, God, that would be awful. I wouldn't enjoy that in the slightest. But yeah, so in regards to art streams and stuff, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little while before I do anything D&D related. But in the meantime, I might start doing some yeah, game development or webcomic related stuff, just so I have some art to work on at some point. I mean, otherwise I could just pick a day to only do custom thumbnails and stuff. Though I like like asset creation, because that's really easy to get into. I don't have to worry about like completed products. Would have been better to do it layer by layer. Hell no! That'd be awful! Because you can't just do it layer by layer. You'd have to, like, have little midpoint bits, and, no way, that wouldn't work in the slightest. In a different game, it might work well enough. Not this one. This game has, I'm going to say, functionally passable water placement. Is it my controller having connection problems? Let's see, what about TerraTech? It has campaign multiplayer. So, one of my consistent problems on YouTube is that I actually very rarely have other people to play with consistently. Ever since the death of Cataday and the loss of, like, several friend groups and some other things, I actually largely am a solo act. So stuff like TerraTech, for example, really? No, that's... Let's see. It's actually really difficult for me to actually have people to play with beyond, like, maybe the thing of Witch It that we did on Tuesday. So, like, getting people together for a campaign mode of TerraTech is actually functionally impossible for me unless I play with fans. Which I do for a couple of things, like, I mean, easy example would be EDF, which I've been playing. Is there just an underwater air pocket right here? There is. That's just tacky. Like I said, this is why I didn't want to... is functionally passable water physics. But I don't know. Maybe, at some point. I'm gonna be honest, though. I really don't like the whole, like, when are you gonna play X? I know people, like, want that sort of thing, but my schedule doesn't really, like... I'm both extremely flexible, but also, like... I don't want to commit to anything, and I don't want to, like... I don't really like the people asking me if I'm gonna play a thing, because effectively, it's a non-answer. Either I say, like, yeah, of course I'm gonna play it, or no, I'm not. And apart from, I guess, getting that information disseminated, most of the time, my answer is just no. Not to mention, it... Oh, god damn it. Not to mention, it very quickly becomes several people even talking about this stuff. Can you please just keep pouring water? Because if you notice, he just stops after a while. I'm not letting it go of the controller. Sometimes he does it the whole time. Other times he just stops halfway. I don't know. I am a crabapple today. And it's not going to... It's probably not going to get better. Because whenever anything's going wrong, like, everything else just goes mildly wrong along the way, too. But yeah, in short, let him enjoy himself with the game he's playing. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's necessarily rude to the game, because you can't be rude to the game. But it is a little bit bothersome when I'm playing a game and people are like, Wander, go play Scrap Mechanic. I mean, that's like the gimme answer. But that's the one that I always go back to because, like, oh god. Because, like, imagine if you're watching a YouTube video and the YouTuber is constantly just talking about other games that he's going to be playing. Whoops. Like, less fun. I swear, stops when there's water blocks sitting midair without anything beneath them. Allows to let the water physics fill in the empty space. Sort of, except for you're actually supposed to be able to put down a layer first. and then it resolves the water physics, but it's not doing that for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Ugh. We just end up with these, like I said, barely passable water placement. Ugh. I think part of it is actually, probably, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm not lagging the game a little bit with all the water placement I've been doing, because it's been getting worse, not better. Not a big fan of these air pockets. Like, I appreciate that they added water physics to this game. At the same time, it's a bit on the rough side. But it makes sense. My assumption is Dragon Quest Builders is one of those games that they made as like a fun one-off, and they didn't really expect it to be like amazingly popular. But then, holy shit, it's pretty popular, probably. At least you can't see the air pockets above the water. You kinda can. Maybe? Yeah. You absolutely can in this situation. Okay. Because, yeah, it actually ends up looking like a full block, even though there's nothing there, which is amusing. I think I'm aimed at the wrong block. There we go. Okay, well, let's finish this off, because I think we're almost done. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this. Luckily, this is probably the only section of particularly deep water that I'm gonna have to put down, period. So, as soon as I'm done with this, it should all be okay. Let's see. Want to be right here? I think I do. Should still be a fine placement. Okay. Last section. Probably can just put this right here. And I think we're good to go, except for the dumb air pockets. Well... It actually doesn't look like we have many air pockets left at all, actually. Like, there's, like, this one, and there's one other. It is convenient that Malroth does not have to drown, or that Malroth does not drown. Only I drown. Probably for the best. Okay. Let's see. So now that we're done with that... Okay. It's gonna be awkward getting all of the grass in here. I do wish that the grass placement was a little bit more holistic. Like, natural looking. Because it certainly has... I have to waste a lot to make it not be just a bunch of weird squares. That's the pyramid coming. Cripes. Look at that go. But this level is almost done. They're just missing a couple of mud brick walls, and that's about it. I should probably get rid of these cacti. Oh, are those cacti seeds? They are. Where are they? There they are. As long as it's not skeletons to break my stuff, I'm fine. If they end up being skeletons, I'm gonna get mad. What are they doing? What are your plans? They're just kind of here. Well, that's the end of it. Question mark? Remember when you could just make grass in Dragon Quest Builders? Those were the days. I don't even remember it that well, unfortunately. I remember it being a bit of a pain in the butt, though, wasn't it?